weird, you get these pulses come through. No idea where they're coming from. Scotland 1, I'll put the spray hood on. I can't sail with it up there. Going up the Forth, a few bridges. This morning the tide is ebbing till about 12, and then I'll ride the flood. The other thing that's happened is this lovely boat's appeared. What a treat. Took some stills of it the other day. Blokes loved it. So I'm pretty much ready to go. concrete. It is a busy river. I mean, I prefer a river that isn't surrounded with too much industry, but you know, if you're going to have industry, let's have an aircraft carrier. Let's have some amazing bridges. At last, the weather's come right. The wind it's supposed to drop away even more today. There's still the remains of that westerly coming in here, but it's swung a bit around to the north. So the tide is ebbing. I'm barely making progress against the tide, but that's all right. I'll start working this shore. Is what I'll do. I'll come across to this shore and sneak up the shore. Shores are more interesting. This is called Society Point. Aristocracy used to try and get the plebs away from where they would take their pleasures. So, and the Victorians and so on, they were pretty keen on bathing. Some houses for them to stay in and do their canoodling. Society Point has been a gun emplacement at some stage, but they decided it wasn't high enough, so you can see that they've changed the shape here. All done with wheelbarrows. That is amazing. Put a telltale up. It's the plastic bag the new wellies came in. There have been lots of battles along here because the English could bring troops in by boat and land them. So there's battles at Stirling, Falkirk, Bannockburn. We won some of them, they won some of them, but ultimately we've got 1.3 metres underneath here. Blackness Boat Club. As I've been coming along, there's a series of little curls of wind. I guess they've been thrown off by the mountains and they've come rolling down. And you can see there's a little band of wind which will last for a minute, two and a half minutes, and then there'll be a little flat spot like we're in at the moment. You can see that there's this little band just coming. That's good, the flood has started. Just suddenly hit the flood tide. Brilliant. Now we're cooking. This is bonus. Drying arbor. Just on the steam train. The wind is shifting around all over the shop. I have no idea which way this bit of wind's going to take us. I do now. Okay, it's going to blow straight down the river. Oh yeah, you are too. Look at you. Okay, but at least you're there. So I'm going to do some beating now, but it's beating with the tide underneath us, so that'd be great. Here we go. I am just coming up here, Bowness, that's where the train was, so I'm just coming up here somewhere, and then we'll swing around that way, so it should turn into an even nicer reach, as long as the wind doesn't swing with me. Well, there's an interesting thing. Look, the tide has turned against me. It's still ebbing here. About an hour ago, along the other shore, it was flooding. It is amazing. Says here, Kincardine Bridge has clearance of 9 metre at high water springs and does not normally open for vessels under 18 metres in length. Navigation spans lie on either side of a central island jetty, the middle of the navigation spans being marked at night with white lights and the extremities of the swinging span by red lights. Yachts with mast height over 9 metres should, after attracting attention of the bridge master in the office over the centre of the bridge, come alongside the island timber jetty on either side of the swinging span, where attendants will take ropes and wait until the tide has dropped to give clearance. Maximum about 13.5 metres at low water. The navigation channels have depths of up to 3.5 metres at low water. Contemplating this manoeuvre, it is best to forewarn the bridge master by telephone. If the bridge must be opened for a vessel under 18 metres, special arrangements required to be made with the Scottish Development Department. Vessels over 18 metres should consult Reed's Nautical Almanac or the Admiralty Pilot for opening directions. It's possible that this bridge will cease to open and become unmanned sometime in 1986, in which case arrangements for passing below will be as above, except there'll be no assistance when coming alongside the jetty. and more or less aground. You can see there's a bank here. Everything's up.